Reignite your intuition, the show to grow your intuitive self. Today I talk about rejecting compliments or not saying them is a foolish thing to do. My name is Angela and I'm a highly intuitive person by birth. What makes me the expert in supporting you regaining your intuition? As a psychic life coach, it is my passion to support people by becoming themselves. Trusting fully your intuition takes time and is a very individual process. I share with you my knowledge and hands-on strategies that I have developed to support you in your daily life. If you feel like having a 30-minute chat with me, just go to angelahack.com, work with me, and there you find the link to book a free call. Have you ever had that you met someone and you felt like you'd like to say something nice, or you were in a bus and you saw someone's t-shirt or earrings or whatever and you were like, wow, that's so cool, and you thought, oh, I should tell him, but you don't? Well, you should. Actually do it. I remember a scene when we were hiking. We were hiking. My mom, her little dog, and me were hiking. Well, it was not this mountain hiking, okay? Don't get me wrong. It was a beautiful hike, but one that we all can do. Or at least most people. So we were hiking and then we passed some people and this woman had a t-shirt with a butterfly on it. And this t-shirt looked absolutely stunning on her. It was amazing. And I passed her, and when you go hiking, you say hello. And I passed her, I said hello, and I said, this t-shirt just is the perfect match for you. That looks absolutely amazing. And she looked at me like, you want to have it or what? And I said, no, it would never look the same on me. It's perfectly for you. I love it. She said, thank you, and walked away and was kind of shy. Then my mom came like, what the hell? And I said, what the hell? It looked amazing on her. It matched her eyes, it matched her hair. It was just perfect. It was like made for her. Mom was a bit, well, not that happy because she's not used to that. And the point is, we learn, especially in Switzerland, I don't know how it is in your cultures, but I'd love to know, by the way, so if you feel like letting me know, let me know. If you get something, you're like, oh, thank you, but there was no need to bring me something. Yep, correct, there is no need. If I don't bring something, there's no reason to bring something. Like, I remember oh, that was many years ago. We were invited for dinner as a group of us. It was like 10 or 20 people. I don't remember exactly the numbers. And I went there and was like, look, I had nothing that I wanted to bring. I did not know what you like for your apartment, something. I couldn't find a wine that I would have said you love it. I'd rather enjoy a drink with you and invite you for that one, but I thought I don't bring you anything. And he looked at me and was like, you gotta follow me. And I said, oh, good God, he probably wants to show me something that he's collecting, and then so next time I know I can bring something. And then he showed me a little ugly flower bouquet shitty thing. It was really like, what the hell? And I looked at it and I looked at him and he said, this is what happened when people have the impression that they're supposed to bring something even when I have everything at home and I don't need anything. And I looked at him and I looked at him and he said, and by the way, can't you drop it right now? And I'm like, what? And he said, look at it and drop it. It just fell out of your hands, okay? I was like, good God, okay, now I know why I'm not bringing anything to people without, knowing what I bring. And when someone brings you something or gives you something, there is one simple thing to do. Say thank you. Because they're doing it because they like you. Okay, there might be people who do it because they try to buy you. That's not the whole story. But hey, the point is, if someone brings you something, say thank you and not, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Of course they should, because they like you. They want to bring you something. It was their pleasure to do so. I love to give people gifts. I hate to do it because it's an occasion. There's no reason, a special occasion, birthday, Christmas, whatever. No. Not long ago, a friend of mine, a really dear friend of mine, showed me some wine glasses. I was like, I really want to have them, but they're nuts about the price. And I was like, well, I agree that they're not cheap, but I also admit that they're really awesome and they're very rare, and especially this type of glasses is hard to find at such and such and such. So I ended up a few weeks later running around in the city to try to find these glasses, because I knew he was a bit down, and I was invited to his place for dinner, and then I was like, let's do something to cheer him up. And so I came around the corner with these glasses, and he gave me the funniest reaction, because they've lost the box for them. So I ended up having 3 little boxes with some of the glasses in it, and it looked like it was Christmas and New Year together with all these gifts. And he was saying very politely, thank you. And then his reaction was to become very quiet. And people become quiet doesn't mean that they don't enjoy or that they're not happy. It has to do that they just do not know how to react on what happened. So that was pretty funny. Later on, he sent me a text, was like, I'm really thankful, but I was just, you did really listen to me. And I said, yup, I did really listen to you. And that's the point. There's no need for a big gift. It's the need to be open to give them what they really like to give. And if you have no idea, skip the gift part. Skip it. Okay? This is ridiculous. And the point is, what has a gift to do with a compliment? That's how we work the same. When you make someone a compliment, how often do we hear, well, that's no need for this. It's exactly the same. It's just words and not the materialized thing. Both is a gift. If someone tells me, wow, you are pretty, guess what I'm saying? Yeah, I am, Nope. I say thank you, and most of the time I blush. Depends on who's saying it. I just have super red ears. That's even worse than blushing when you are in my life. And but I try to exact it. Within me, I start to neglect. Oh my goodness! But right now my skin is not nice, and my tummy is bigger than it's supposed to be. I find about 1 million excuses for bullshit. I tell you that much. And this is what we all do. I have a friend, if I make her a compliment, she can't take it. And I've learned I hug her, then I hold her a little bit longer, and then I whisper in her ears. And then, because she does not have to look at me, she can at least get it a little bit. She's at least trying to get it a little bit. So when she figured out what I'm doing, which I think is hilarious, because she was like, you're doing that on purpose, aren't you? I'm like, mm-hmm. Because then you might be able to take the compliment, I think that's funny. I really do think it's funny. I really do. Oh, good God, those things are hilarious. So if someone makes you a compliment, if you're making others a compliment, all you do is gifting each other with positive energy. Well, there's a little but it has to come from the heart, and by the heart it has to be said. Are you ready for being you? Do you feel like making more compliments than you did so far? Are you happy to receive more compliments than you did so far? Yes? And would you like to know how to handle it even further than just complimenting? Yeah? Then go to angelahack.com to work with me and book a 30-minute call. You'll find the link right there. Thank you for listening to Reignite Your Intuition.